and things indeed have changed, and we're going to move, because we had such a big long break, we're going to move ahead by 10 minutes, and we are going to get the athletes out now for the men's semi-finals of the épée competition. And this is a matchup between Bogdan Nikishin, Ruben LIMARDO GASCON, what's that? So time for the athlete introduction. And first up, we have Bogdan Nikishin. Bogdan Nikishin, world ranked #1. Never climbed onto an individual world championship podium, and he's up against Ruben LIMARDO GASCON, who took a silver medal in Budapest in 2013 and a gold medal in the Olympics in London 2012. In the second of the semi-final matchups, we've got Yannick Burel, the big, powerful French fencer. He's never won a world championship individual gold, has won 2 team golds, but is 3 times European champion, including the reigning champion from Novi Sad. And he is up against Roman Svichka of Ukraine. And Svichka, well, he's done incredibly well to get to this point.
Regis Toit d'Avila, Huang Hao Chi, Amgad Badawi, and Wong Cam Cao from Hong Kong. Well, Graham, we've had a remarkable day, and that started at the very beginning as Max Heinzer, Paolo Pizzo, Ronan Gastan, Enrico Garazzo, Jung Jin Sun, Nikolai Novoshalov, Andres Redley, and Nikita Glazkov were all knocked out in the round of 64.
Yeah, it was a bad start to the morning. They started very early, and maybe they didn't get enough sleep, maybe they had jet lag. It started at, it was at 8:50 this morning with the round of 64 of the men's épée competition, and we lost virtually all of the medalists from last year, apart from Paolo Pizzo, who won gold, and we lost Pizzo in the round of 32. So yeah, it wasn't a good day for the medalists from last year.
Well, Nikishin has had a really great day today. He took out McDowell in the quarterfinals, Blaise Belanger of Canada in the 16, and Yulin Pereira in the round of 32. LIMARDO, well, Park Sang-young was his opponent in the round of 8. Alex Fava of France in the 16, and Elmir Alimzanov in the 32. So he has had some tough opposition today.
So they're underway in the first of these semi-finals of the men's épée competition. Bogdan Nikishin, world #1 on the right of your screen, and Ruben LIMARDO GASCON, the Olympic gold medalist from London 2012 from Venezuela, on the left-hand side of the piste. And
Nikishin has had a really great year, and he spent most of it trying to gain the world #1 spot from Paolo Pizzo. Paolo Pizzo was injured after the first Grand Prix and spent basically the entire season in recovery. And but the point differential between Nikishin and Pizza was such that it took him until the European Championships to claim the #1 spot. And this would be a great end to the year for him to.
So the referee's called halt. Just explain non-combativity, David.
Well, so it means that after a minute, if nothing has happened, basically, the referee will signal non-combativity and roll us directly into the second period or the next period without a break. So we are now in the second period, and if they do it again, he'll roll us into the third. And if they do that again, we'll go to a non-combativity priority minute in which this entire match will be played out. And there are differing views. A good way to start an argument in a fencing circle is to bring up non-combativity. Some people don't like it at all, and others see it as a valid tactical tool.
Now, we've got a lefty against a righty. LIMARDO GASCON, left-handed fencer. And often when you see left-handed fencers, they stick to the left-hand side of the piece so that they're protecting that offside. But LIMARDO GASCON is not doing that. He is lining up diagonally on the piece.
He's trying to open up more target for himself, and we roll into now the third and final period. Another call of non-combativity.
So 0-0, and we go into the third. So lining up like that and moving across the piste, it was something that Anna Maria Popescu was doing last night as well.
We've seen that several times where you're creating a different line, you're creating a different angle that will essentially give you more target. And then if there's a tactical shift, LIMARDO may move back to that left-hand line.
So after all that, 2 non-combativity calls, almost another 30 seconds of fencing in the third period, and we get a double. Of course, in épée is the only weapon where you can score a double hit. It's the most similar to how you would fence in a street fight. And the idea is to hit and not get hit in order to score a single light on the box. There's no off-target light. The whole body is the target. And if you hit within it's about a quarter of a second of each other, then a double point is scored. Now, what happens if they go non-com again here in the third?
We'll roll into a 1-minute non-combativity priority minute. And that means that someone will be assigned a priority, and the other person will have to be ahead at the end of that 1 minute, or the victory belongs to the person holding priority. But if they are tied.
And that is different from a normal priority minute. How?
If time runs out in a normal match and you're tied, there's a priority minute, which is sudden death. A non-combativity priority minute, the full minute is played.
Second double scored, 2 apiece. Wow, well, this is going to be close. I don't think, well, it's still possible to go non-combativity in the third.
They've done it. Yeah, I don't think he's going to let them. He's going to make them fence. The referee had the discretion there. They both stepped back, put their weapons to their side.
Well, they could not fence for a minute, and then he's got a call.
Would not fence for a minute, and time will be out.
No, they've got 20 seconds. It was 1:20 when they started on guard. So it is possible.
Well, it's possible, but if it gets under 20 seconds, the referee's not going to stop it.
And finally, single light on the box.
The hounds have been loosed here, and I expect to see a scoring frenzy.
.44 is actually a long time in épée. Bogdan Nikishin now needs to be the one that presses forward.
Another double.
And Ruben LIMARDO Gascon just keeping him honest there by launching his own attack. He won't mind that that's doubled out. Just wastes some of Nikishin's precious time. Nikishin is the one that needs to play catch up here. Oh, massive, great big Cora call.
Card's going to come out for Ruben LIMARDO. That was pretty major.
On the replay.
Nikishin picks up the blade, but he gets an elbow to the mask. That's not going to feel good. And
well, it'll feel good looking at the scoreboard though and seeing 4 apiece.
You get a mask to the face like that, that's not a comfortable feeling. But more important, we are level at 4.
Yeah.
And time is going to run out here unless somebody goes for it. And I bet it will be Ruben LIMARDO.
Oh, it is. Good call.
Yeah, it was Bogdan Nikishin. LIMARDO picked up the attack, turned, got the hit. See, Nikishin goes for the foot and then launches his own flesh attack.
Now Nikishin needs to go for it. He's running, he's attacking. Oh, and LIMARDO's got 2 ahead. 2 ahead with 2.5 seconds left on the clock. 6-4 the score. It's looking good for the Olympic champion from London 2012. Here comes Nikishin, the world #1 again, and LIMARDO's got it now. 3 points ahead. He's skipping, he's dancing down the piste. He knows that's it. He's booked his place in the final. Look at that for a celebration. And Nikishin, even though there's just 1 second left, knows that it's all over. It is all over, Casanova. And Ruben LIMARDO Gascon is through to the final. Well, it started out as a cagey affair, but it ended with fireworks, didn't it, David?
Oh, absolutely. That was fantastic. But, I mean, you know, that was high-stakes gambling right there all the way through. And, you know, it was LIMARDO who came up all aces there. And, you know, Nikishin, it was Nikishin's gamble. He took the risk. He didn't go to the priority minute, and, you know, he's got to take the, you know, I'm not going to say blame. It's not a blame issue. He gambled, he lost. A good match played by Ruben LIMARDO, and, you know, Nikishin takes home a bronze medal, and I would imagine stays in first place.
Yeah, I mean, that's Nikishin's first individual medal in a World Championships. He's won bronze, silver, and gold in team competitions. His first in Turin 2006.